So far in last class we were talking about matrix. So matrix and types of matrix, elements of matrix and order of matrix is done. So today I'll just give you the glance of the last class. So what do you mean by matrix? Matrix is nothing but a matrix is a rectangular arrangement of numbers arranged in rows and columns. So which is a row and which is a column? So now they are given three persons. One is Sakshi, one is Emma and one is Jennifer. Okay. So A is going to be Emma. Emma, Sakshi and Jennifer. So Emma has 3 pens and 2 pencils with her. And Jennifer has 6 pens and 5 pencils with her. And Sakshi has 4 pens and 3 pencils with her. So we just write by a name. Okay. So Emma has 3 pens and 2 pencils. Jennifer has 6 pens and 5 pencils. Sakshi has 4 pens and 3 pencils. Okay. Now this we just write it in a what is that? Matrix. Okay. So we have written like this. So what matrix it is? What are the rows? Row 1, row 2 and row 3. There are 3 rows and there are 2 columns. Okay. So what do you mean by rows? Rows are nothing but it is a horizontal line. Horizontal line is this. Okay. In horizontal line only the rows will be same. And what do you mean by vertical line? It is a column. Okay. You understood? So horizontal line is known as rows and vertical line is known as columns. So you all know what is this. So now elements of the matrix. Okay. So one more thing I'll tell you in matrix. So a singular word of matrix is known as matrix. That's it. It is a singular representation of matrix. If you three join together, then it is going to be all together. It is known as matrices. Okay. So now we are talking about elements of the matrix. So in elements of the matrix, what you are going to study? What do you mean by elements? All the numbers are known as elements. Okay. All the numbers are known as elements. So next one. So elements is done. So now we are going to study about order of a matrix. What do you mean by order of a matrix? It is going to be arranged in the order, and what it is 2 into no, it is 3 into 2. Okay. What is the formula for order of a matrix? Number of rows into no, it is known as by number of columns. Okay. So this is number of rows is how much? 3 by number of columns is how much? 2. So 3 by 2 is a representation. So one more thing also they do. So if there is no number, it will be considered as m into n. Okay. So order is also done. So now we go to types of matrices. Under types of matrices, what is the first one?
Row matrix.
What do you mean by a row matrix? Tell
There will be n number of columns.
There is only 1, 2 and 3 till 4. This is going to be a single row in matrices nor in row. What they are telling? Only a single row but many columns. That is going to be a row matrix. Okay. In column matrix, what they are telling? There is going to be a single column and number of rows. This is a single column and these is going to be a number of rows. Okay. So row matrix and column matrix is done. So you understood what it is clearly? Okay. Now next is going to be a square matrix. No?
Yes.
The third type is square matrix. What do you mean by a square matrix?
Number of rows is equal to
Number of columns. So what do you mean by like that? So number of rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 we have given. So number of rows is 3. Number of column is 3. So 3 into 3. So now instead we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will this going to be a square matrix?
No.
Because it is not forming a rectangular not a rectangle. It is not going to form a square. Okay? So it is not going to be a square matrix. Understood till here? So next one we are going to, the fourth one is rectangular matrix. In rectangular matrix, what they are going to talk? It is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So how many rows are there? 2. 2 rows. 2 into 3. 3 columns. C1, C2 and C3. Okay. They are going to be 2 rows and 3 columns. And this is known as a rectangular presentation of rectangular matrix. So row matrix, column matrix, square matrix and rectangular matrix is done. The next one is going to be 0 or null matrix. So in 0 or null matrix, what do you mean by 0 or null? 0 or null, it is nothing but 0. And null is also going to be represented as 0 only. Okay? And one more will be 0, 0. 0 is equals to 0. That is going to be a null or 0 matrix. Okay, it is done of 0 or null matrix. Next is going to be a diagonal matrix. No? So in diagonal matrix, what they are telling you is the numbers will be in a diagonal form. 1, 2 and 3. So here normal it will be 0, 0, 0 and 0. Now in diagonal matrix, what we are telling, this is going to be a principal diagonal. Remaining this principal diagonal, the other numbers are going to be 0. So diagonal matrix is done. So next one is going to be a unity or identity matrices. What do you mean by unity or identity?
It will have a
It will have a diagonal form, but unit will be the 1. What do you mean by unit? Means every persons are going to be in a unit form. Every persons are going to be in unit form or not in one form. Okay? So 1, 1, 1. The others are going to be 0, 0, 0. So this is also going to be in a diagonal form. Understood till here? Types of matrices is done.
Yes, ma'am.
So now next we are going to
Your rows and columns will number of rows.
interchange from rows and columns to rows will change. So I just teach you an example. We go for this one. Okay. 3, 6, 4, 2, 5 and 3. Get given number of rows is how much? 3. Number of columns is 2. Row 1, row 2 and row 3. Column 1, column 2. So in transpose of matrices, this is going to be A and AT for transpose of matrices. So in transpose of matrices, what it will be? So column 1
Will change
into row. And row, what is it? Column 1 will be changing into say 3, 6 and 4. And 5, 3 and this is going to interchange. That's it. That is the meaning of transpose of a matrix. So till here it is done. Okay. Now we are going to study about equality of matrices. In equality of matrices, what do you mean by equality of matrices?
Both the matrices
Two
will
matrices will be equal. A and B. Now for example, Emma and Sakshi. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Even you both have the same textbooks. Max. When you have Max, even she has Max. The same textbook, whatever you have, even she has. For an example. So you both are going to be equal with the education system. So A and B. So 1, 2 and 3 they are given. Here also 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. If this both is given like this, then it is going to be a equality of matrix. Okay? Understood, children? So addition of matrices. So what do you mean by the word addition? The word to add. You're going to add A and B. So now they are told A plus B. So now what you are going to do here? 2 plus 1. The first column. The first column and the first row. Okay. Now it is going to be 4 plus 3. You are going to see. So it is going to be 3 plus 6. Then 5 plus 2. Okay. So now what are you going to do with this both? You are going to add. So 2 plus 1 is going to be 3. 4 plus 3 it is going to be 7. 3 plus 6 is going to be 9. 5 plus 2 it is going to be 7. This is going to be your addition of matrices. Understood clear? So next we are going to study about subtraction of matrices. The same way we are using the same numbers. The same way. 2 minus 1, 4 minus 3, 3 minus 6, 5 minus 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. 3 minus 6 is minus 3 because the 6 is greatest. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So this is going to be your subtraction of matrices. Addition and subtraction is done. Now we are going to do about additive identity. What do you all mean by additive identity? What do you mean by additive identity? Any idea about it?
When we add something to.
So for an example, now we are adding 7. Okay, 7 plus your one value should come is equals to 7. 7 plus one value. What's that value? You're going to have 0. 7 plus 0 will give you 7. So now A is what? A what they given? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus B is equals to 0. B's value you don't know over here. Okay, it is a question mark. So you should get the same answer. So what you will do? You're going to add zeros in the between. So what you mean by zeros? It is going to be a null or zero matrices. Okay, null or zero matrices. The same thing, B plus A. So 0, 0. This is going to be a null matrix. Null matrix plus this. If you have, you get this. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Additive identity is easy.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? Okay. I'll ask about chanting. So, what do you mean by additive identity?
Adding zero, null, zero.
How do you add zeros? I've given you an example, no?
By 1 plus 0 add 2.
Now, okay. Now I'll give you the value of 5. These are, you should get the final answer as 5. 5 plus 5 will give you what?
10. Oh, you said 5 plus 5, but 5 plus
5. 5 is the value. And you should fill this value and your final answer should be 5.
5 plus 0.
So you get 5. So you understood? Now next topic is going to be additive inverse. Okay. Now what they have done? Now they have given 7. Here you should get 0. There you should get the final answer as 7. Okay. 7 plus 0 will give you 7. Here what you should get? 7 plus dash is equals to 0. You should get a 0 value. So it is going to be a minus 7. Understood? Additive inverse is easy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
We'll go for the exercise.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.